What's up? Gem Mint here, back with another statue unboxing and review, and this time we have the 1/3 scale Harley Quinn from Iron Studios. Super excited to unbox this piece. I loved the Joker statue that I reviewed a few months back. This is the companion piece. Great looking box. I love the front here. It's got that glossy shine to the Harley Quinn look, and then going around more simplistic, showing you the whole statue on the back. Before we jump into it though, make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. Hit the like button if you like the video, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss one. We're doing a big giveaway once we hit 150,000 subscribers, and we are so close. We need your help. But with that out the way, let's jump into this unboxing. All right, we got a dual layer box. We have the Iron Studios straps and tape around there. So let's cut all the tape, get the straps off. Here's layer one. Everything seems well protected. However, there are some breakages, but we'll get into that. We can see the portraits, the body, and we'll start with the portraits. So some wacky portraits for this Harley Quinn piece. Luckily there are three. This one just kind of has a crazy laughing, smiling portrait. I'm digging the pigtails with the red and the blue color. The strands are sculpted in well. She has kind of a lighter makeup tone on her face. Nice glossiness on the tongue. Crazy eyes. And then you have a similar portrait with the helmet and the goggles. She's sticking her tongue out. She's winking. She's got that roller derby look to her. Similar hair. I don't really love these two portraits. I think they look pretty well done. They have a candy type of gloss to the helmet, or maybe it's a leather, shiny type of patent leather gloss. The pigtails, the teeth and the tongue, they look good. They look a little wonky, but luckily they have this jester portrait, which looks awesome, but I had some breakages. Luckily it's a clean break. I was able to glue it together. Love the kind of poked out lips look. The eyes look great here. The jester headdress looks awesome. I really like this portrait. It's definitely the one that I'm going to be using. And then we're looking at her arms. So she has those gloves with the heart type of design there. Got the elbow pads. Nice texturing and finish on the jacket. You can see the shadowing there, the folds in the jacket. Then we have Harley's left leg. You can see the laces on those boots, those knee-high boots. They look great. Got a knee guard there. The roller blades, you can see the wheels on the bottom, and unfortunately had a break here as well. Now this one was a super clean break because it looks like it actually keyed in via the factory, and then it just glues in on a little tiny piece. Then we have the body here. The figure looks great. Love the sculpted jacket, how it's flowing, the different textures like on her corset there, and those thigh-high socks, they look like they're fabric, but they're not. HQ on the back of the jacket. You got those keys on the side of her hip. The same type of roller blade like we saw with the other leg. Got that quilted kind of texture. Another knee pad. Looks great. There are a bunch of plastic light bulbs which will screw onto the base. We'll look at that later. And then there is a power supply for the light up feature on this statue, which actually I really dig it. Can't wait to show you guys. USB connection there. And then let's remove this top layer onto the bottom layer here. Got to kind of adjust the camera here. There we go, and let's remove all the tissue paper and reveal the remaining pieces of this statue. All right, there we go. Got a huge mallet, got the base, got some kind of Joker thing, got a bat. Here is the USB plug that's gonna key into that power supply. Here's the bat. You have those batarangs that are stuck into the bat. Nice wood grain texture on it there. Nice wrap detail on the bottom. Here's two other pieces. So the piece on the left goes on the back of her leg, and then this is the bottom half of the bat, continuing the wraps with a huge mallet. This thing looks so great, man. Like all that wood texture. It actually keys into the base, and it also keys into her hand here, which you can see similar with the glove, quilted type of texture, painted fingernails. Look at this thing. Got this bomb here with a lit wick that'll go into the base. Kind of something out of Super Mario Brothers, right? And then this Joker kind of animal thing. Maybe it's a ride. It is super heavy though, and this is where Harley keys into. This goes onto the base and she keys onto him. She's riding on top of Joker. It looks like a carnival ride. And here's the head, which is like super lightweight, which is funny in comparison, but that overly shiny kind of carnival ride look, insane looking Joker. And then the base, which is heavy and huge and awkward, so we're not going to be able to hold it under the camera. You'll see a lot of it during the review. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and just screw in all those light bulbs. Now, they're not actually light bulbs, but there is a light up feature behind each one of these, which is awesome. And we're gonna light it up right now. It has 2 different features. So if you click it on, it'll do kind of like a slow pulse. It'll gradually get brighter, and then it'll dim down as well, going back and forth, which is a nice touch, I think. And then if you click it a second time, it'll just stay at that bright level, which I really dig. I love the light up feature here. I wish that we kind of had more going on with it, but I still do really like how it looks. All right, let's get her assembled. So let's put that bomb on the base first. Let's get that Joker ride keyed into the spring here. It's kind of like a Jack in the Box, or a Joker in the box, if you will. Let's get Harley keyed in. She has a long peg on her hip, so she's gonna be sitting on top of this carnival ride. All right, we might as well go ahead and key in that left leg. I already glued that other part of the skate there, so that's gonna do fine. And let's get Joker's head there. All right. We might as well put that little piece of strap on the back of her leg and get those arms keyed in. So let's go ahead and do the left arm, then we'll follow with her right arm, which will hold the bat. We'll get the mallet keyed into the base, and then boom, put it onto her arm, on her wrist. We'll put one of the portraits in there for now because it feels kind of awkward to put in there while you're trying to do the bat, or while the bat's already there, I guess I should say. But actually, I mean, either way, it kind of works out, as you'll see. So you kind of got to finesse it to where the handle is meeting the other part of the bat in her hand. So there we go. We'll switch out that portrait and put the one without the helmet. She looks gleefully insane in this portrait. I can kind of see why they made this one. But again, my favorite is always the Jester portrait, and this one is definitely the best out of the 3 in my opinion. All right guys, before we take a look at Harley Quinn in all of her 1/3 scale glory, I gotta let you know that we are in the final order cutoff for Ninja Funk. That's right, Whatnot Publishing's first comic book by my good friend JPG. Make sure to tell your local comic shop to order Ninja Funk. It comes out on November 2nd, but the final order cutoff is October 10th. And there we have it, Harley Quinn, 1/3 scale by Iron Studios. You know what I always like to say is that Iron Studios is mostly known for their 1/10 scale pieces, but whenever they do a 1/4 scale or a 1/3 scale piece, it's something special. Think about their 1/3 scale Hawkman, think about their 1/4 scale Daredevil or Punisher, or even their new Gladiator Hulk that they just revealed during D23. I recently reviewed their 1/3 scale Joker, which had that insane Greg Capullo portrait, and I ended up loving the exclusive comic book portrait even more. This is a companion to that piece, and I'm happy to show her off today. She retails $1,200, available still through Iron Studios. And guys, anytime you do buy something from Iron Studios, use code GEMMINT at checkout. It'll save you 5%. It's not an affiliate link. I don't get paid for that or anything, but it definitely will save you some money. So make sure to do that. She stands about 25.5 inches tall. The width is about 15.5 inches, and the depth is about 12 inches. I really do like the light up feature. Let's go ahead and turn that on real quick. Love how bright all those bulbs light up. The base is chock full of detail. It has a great wood grain texture. This fuzzy little hyena has great texturing. It's got the little collar that says Bruce. You've got that Mario Brothers bomb there and her huge mallet that's resting by her side. You got the Joker in a box with this big spring that she's sitting on top of, and it's got that high gloss carnival ride looking type of texturing and shine to it. Then you have Harley Quinn. Like I said, the anatomy looks great. The detail is spot on, man. From the different textures on the boots, all sculpted. The laces, the quilt-like fabric, the roller skates themselves, and moving up to those socks, which really look like it's fabric. It is so misleading to the eye on how real that looks. You got the keys dangling on the hip here. Even the belt, you can kind of move it a little bit. So much movement in that jacket with her Harley Quinn HQ on the back, looking like a Letterman logo on the back. And she's got 2 weapons, man. Not only is she holding on that huge mallet that's sitting next to her, she's got the Bat, which is really a Robin Crow thing, isn't it? Or a Clown Hunter thing. But her version of it, a bat with Batman's batarangs lodged into them. And then the 3 portraits, again, the Jester portrait I'm always more fond of. It just feels more like Harley Quinn to me. The other ones look more like movie iterations, and they are zany. There's some wacky looking portraits. I kind of have a feeling in the comments I'm going to hear that they're not for everybody, but they offer all 3. If you guys like those type of portraits, or if you stick with a more traditional look, this is it right here. And speaking of traditional look, it does a good blend of mixing a more modern Harley with that classic portrait, so it kind of gives you best of both worlds there. I'm digging it. Can't wait to display her with Joker with the rest of the 1/3 scale DC line, which we have Iron Studios making them, we got Prime 1 Studio making them, and I like to see those type of collaborations and mixed matches in the display. Let me know what you think about Harley Quinn in the comments down below. I'm going to leave you with her spinning on the turntable. Y'all stay minty fresh. Peace.